Jane's Addiction has made a comeback on the alternative radio chart and on YouTube in 3D. Jane's first single from their new album, The Great Escape Artist, has moved up the FMQB alternative rock chart and now sits at number 20. Artisan News asked drummer Stephen Perkins about the first single, Irresistible Force.
Well, for me, the new single, Irresistible Force, it brings Jane's Addiction, it's a bridge from where we were to where we're going. And the emotion and the sensitive songwriting and supporting the lyrics is really what Jane's is about. How do we reach that emotional punch? How do we support what Perry's talking about, which are usually very personal lyrics? And I think that's really the combination of how Jane's gets their lush energy. When you hear Jane's, you want to go home and you don't want to go home and fight. And that's what we're after, you know what I mean? It's sensual, but it's also aggressive. The lyrics have nothing to do with what I'm going to say, but Irresistible Force for me is the force that brings me and Dave and Perry together. I met Dave when I was 13 and I met Perry when I was 17. Still playing with those guys. It's irresistible forces. It makes us play together, you know, we're like magnets.
Meanwhile, clips of their Terminal 5 performance in New York City that was filmed for fans on 3D-enabled LG phones are now up on YouTube at the Come Alive channel. The initial airing of the show on YouTube was not in 3D, but the final movie and clips are. Perkins talked about the mindset for the 3D show and said even though it'll eventually be viewed in 3D, things still happen off the cuff.
I mean, musically, it's always the most important thing for me is what do we sound like? And then visuals come next to that, you know? If the sound check went great, then we can actually start looking at the details of what's going to happen on stage. You know, it's always nice to rehearse things over and over, but like I said, it's a rock show. Rehearsals go out the window once you get on stage. The urgency and the energy that happens, everything that's rehearsed, you know, who even remembers those moments? You're out there, you know what I mean? And everything goes by really quick. So we try to prepare for things, but at the same time, it is off the cuff.
Jane's Addiction will be playing the Reading and Leeds festivals in England at the end of the month, and The Great Escape Artist is set to hit stores September 27th, 2011.